Yo, what's happening? GS350JP in the hills right now. I'm on my way to visit this, there go a cop over there giving some people, they must have crashed. There's an accident over here. Somebody crashed. That's real sad when they hit these bikes, but these bikes sometimes they be at fault. But in Japan, you gotta be looking. I mean, you gotta constantly look. But anyway, like I think one of my last videos, the one where I'm wearing something red and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys, I'm telling you, okay, Angai Guy Boss, he told me something. He said, like, one thing about my videos that really got him was this, Yukari, keep your mouth shut or something like that video, right? And there's this one thing in there where I said, the guy was talking about yakara. I think it was Fomas, or was that Don Dillinger? Somebody kept saying it means your color. No, yakara, it means you, so when it talks too much. And if anyone's paying attention to the video, they would notice that. But anyway, in the video I said something like, no, it's the best thing that could ever happen to a guy. When a woman says no to a man, that's a blessing in disguise, and you guys need to understand that. Okay, so anyway, I swear I forgot what I brought that up for, because I was supposed to be talking about my dream. So anyway, like I said, my videos, they talk about my life in Japan, and it's kind of turned into something else, so I got to get back to saying what I do in Japan too. Maybe I should have another channel added on, but it's okay, because I just got this Too Tricky just sent me this article about how these guys made over $100,000 in a year, and they got like millions of viewers. Well, I was saying, well, you know what? I don't know if I can get millions of viewers and stuff, but I know for damn sure I can make a million motherfucking videos. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll make me millions of videos. So, you know what I'm saying? So, a bunch of people out there looking at them, I hope anyway. Because I sure love to have me $100,000 sent from YouTube. But that ain't the only thing that's not the only thing I'm gonna do to make some money. But anyway, I swear I forgot what I was talking about. But anyway, I got two things I want to talk about. So I guess this is going to be a part 1, part 2. It could be 3, 4, 5. You know how I am when I get to rattling off at the mouth and stuff like that. But, that's just the way it goes. But anyway, somebody did say something about me doing a broadcasting thing. Shoot, that would be fun. But I don't know nothing about it. But, I got to study up on that stuff too. Anyway, and I got to help me get this $1 billion English thing off the ground, because one of my students, she's been in my class for some years, and her and this other, she's in the 9th grade, and I didn't even really notice, and these kids are getting old, and I ain't even noticing it, but it's cool, because that means I ain't noticed I'm getting old either. So anyway, she took this 9th grade junior high school English test, right, and she got another friend that's in the same class with her, my English class. But the other girl, she goes to JUCOs, cram schools and stuff, and studying English for a long time. But, I got the reputation I have in Wakayama is that my students can speak English very well. They have a very good English accent, and their listening skills are very, 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 ooh, see that fool on the bike? And they got very, very good listening skills. So the girl, I taught her daughter a long time ago, but I guess her daughter got mommy sick and stopped. Not her daughter, her sister. The mom's daughter. But then the mom, she has, her youngest daughter, but her oldest daughter came to the class, and that's what I'm talking about. And, she go to cram school and all that stuff. And so anyway, they took this test, right? And this girl, the reading and stuff, she just aced both of them, And so I asked her about the writing test, how much did that help? And she said very, very little, because she can already write, And I was like, okay, cool. And I said, what about the listening and speaking? And she said everything. And I was like, oh, cool, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't teach for the test. just teach English, and the things we talk about, of course there are things that kids talk about and stuff like that, nothing's wild and crazy and stuff like that, but just normal conversations you might hear in McDonald's. Well, when I was young, you was in McDonald's. Nowadays, ain't no telling what y'all hearing in McDonald's. Well, anyway, but anyway, she did good, and the other girl, she just barely passed the test, and I saw the mother, and I said, I asked her was she gonna test. The mom said she barely passed the test. This other girl, and that's Mr. Watanabe's youngest daughter. My Watanabe's eating with Watanabe's video. Anyway, his youngest daughter. So his wife told me that she barely passed the test. So they gave me a copy of the test, and I put it up on the window of my school and stuff, And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, your daughter just barely passed the test. And the mother just started laughing. She said, no, don't worry about it. She said, my daughter didn't even study at all. At home, she didn't study at all, nothing. But I know that the other girl, she studies a lot. And so I was like, wow, And so, I'm kind of impressed, you know what I'm saying? And of course, I want to like pat myself on the back, you know what I'm saying? And the only reason I just flew by that police station. I hope they don't come out. The only reason I just did that because I was doing something else. I'm not being driving dangerous or anything like that. And somebody said something about a 15-minute YouTube. Well, in Japan, it hasn't turned to 15 minutes yet, so you only get 10. Anyway, the mother was like, yeah, I'm only, she didn't study at all. And I was thinking to myself, like, wow, that's so cool, And actually, when I'm teaching, I don't know, I know what I'm teaching. Basically, I'm teaching what everybody else is supposed to be teaching these kids how to speak. But I'm really actually teaching these kids how to speak. And a lot of the teachers out here, and if you guys listen to this, ain't trying to downgrade you, but I'm just telling you, what I see. It seems like they ain't trying to, I ain't gonna say they ain't trying to teach them, but they teaching these kids, and it seems kind of like bias or something like that, I mean, and then what make it so bad is some of these teachers, they even say the same thing about their own kids. Now, I don't know if any of them have white kids or all black kids or anything. I know some of them do have Japanese kids, and some of the Japanese kids' parents, who parents are foreigners, say some of the same things, and I'm way off my subject. I'm supposed to be talking about a dream, but anyway, first time I told them I teach my students how to use dictionaries and stuff like that. This one guy said, well, my kid, he's 7 years old, and I know he's smart, but I know he can't learn a dictionary. Of course, I didn't touch it because, I didn't want to get in his family business and stuff like that. But, I mean, it's just really interesting, how, oh, my God, I mean, it was good that she just didn't study and pass it, And then I got the ETJ list. I was sent a message, and this one guy, I sent a message saying, how is it possible that these kids can just, that girl can just, study the English that I taught. I don't even know what's on the test or anything. Yet she doesn't study at home and still pass. She barely passed the test. But two of the points she missed was because she didn't say thank you and here you are or something like that. But still, it's kind of interesting, And this one lady, she said that the test is for the 9th grade English level test that 9th graders, I guess they have to pass or should pass or something like that, and then there's another test that they need to take to get into high school or get into college or something like that, and them two students were going to work on their vocabulary and stuff, which means I got to work on my vocabulary because it sucks. But anyway, I just thought that was just interesting and to let you know, you come out here and you're doing English, and a lot of English teachers out there, I'm just really curious, how is it possible? But, as I've said before, a lot of people don't, they just don't believe what I'm doing, and I guess they don't believe it, they don't want to believe it, or they not doing it, whatever. I ain't trying to insult anybody, whatever, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? All I'm just saying is that it's just really, really interesting and stuff, what's going on out here, what I'm doing. Okay, but anyway, let me finish about this and go on and talk about what I was going to do in the next video. So it ain't going to be no part 1 because this is it.